Wrapping a newborn baby could be nerve-wracking. It gets overwhelming sometimes. You are not sure of what to do, what went wrong, but also don't know what to look out for. A wrap that is not properly done not only makes the baby feel uncomfortable, but it can also throw off your entire look of properly planned setup. You could be having the cutest prop, the most beautiful decorations, the nicest backdrop, even the calmest baby. But without the proper wrapping techniques and process, the entire look will never be complete. So let's avoid these mistakes I'm about to share to you, and let's ensure that you have a smooth session and get better results in your newborn photography. Before we continue, I would like to thank everyone who have supported my channel by liking and subscribing. If you haven't, please do so, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell as well, so you will never miss on any future tutorials. Mistake number 1. Not using a stretchable wrap as the first layer. This is a very common mistake that I have seen a lot, and I have also made in the past. Without a stretchable wrap, you will not be able to mold baby into position. Baby will feel restricted because there's no room for a little bit of movement, and baby might get fussy as the session continues. So let me show you what a stretchable wrap looks like. Stretchable means you can actually stretch the wrap in different directions, and you can stretch it pretty wide. So always start with a soft stretchable wrap so baby will feel comfortable, and it will be easier for you to shape the baby. Especially when the baby gets startled, the arms and legs will move, and it will be a lot harder for you to keep them in position. To ensure that you avoid these mistakes, always wrap a baby snugly enough but never too tight by pulling the stretchable wrap only slightly when you wrap it around baby. Mistake number 2, wrapping too loose. This is very common when you have just started learning about wrapping techniques. You are unsure about how much to pull your stretchable wrap, you don't know the characteristic of your wrap yet, and you might be worried about wrapping too tightly. Wrapping too loose will lead to a messy look, and it gives you less control over baby's position, especially when you have positioned the baby nicely, but then the baby gets startled, her legs and arms move. It will be a lot harder for you to keep them in position. So avoid this mistake by making sure that you pull your stretchable wrap slightly as you wrap it around baby, so you can achieve snug and comfortable wrap. Mistake number 3, wrapping too tight. On the opposite, if you wrap a baby too tight, it can make them feel uncomfortable because their movement is very restricted. It can also affect their breathing as well as blood circulation. You want to avoid this mistake by not pulling too much when you are wrapping a baby with the stretchable wrap. So wrap snugly but not too tight. Always leave a little room for baby to move naturally and feel comfortable. Mistake number 4, using a wrap that is too long or too short. When you use a wrap that is too long and you wrap it all around baby's body, baby will look unnaturally bulky, like very big, very round, and you want to avoid this. But then if you are using a wrap that is too short, you might not be able to finish the whole wrapping style. So always make sure that you use the right length for the wrapping style that you are going for. My favorite size for a wrap is about 120 to 150 centimeters. It is about 3 to 4 feet long. So before purchasing any cute and beautiful wrap, make sure you know the sizing so you will avoid this problem. Mistake number 5, incorrect wrapping technique or direction. Not using the proper technique when wrapping a baby, as simple as the wrong direction of the wrap as you wrap around baby, can make the baby feel uncomfortable. You will not be able to hold baby in position, and you might lose the position of the wrap as the baby moves. So learn the proper wrapping technique. You can watch my previous video where I show you the step-by-step guide on how to wrap a newborn baby. In summary, always use a stretchable wrap as the first layer whenever you are wrapping a newborn baby. Never wrap too tight or too loose. Find a balance between the secure wrap and comfortable wrapping technique. Always use the proper wrapping technique and direction. Always make sure to choose the right size for your wraps, making sure that it's not too short or too long. If this video is helping you, make sure to give a thumbs up and be sure to check out the previous video where you can learn the wrapping technique. See you on the next video. Bye!